passive aggressive indirect conversations is about a person getting you to not focus fully on the present moment, because whenever you're fully present in the moment you can't experience no negative emotions. And when a person is being indirect and they see that it's affecting you, that encourages that person to be even more indirect. But the only way that it can affect you is only if you drift off from the present moment and you get to anticipating a negative future, or you get to reliving a past negative experience. But it's all based upon a person attempting to dominate in order to reassure themselves based upon insecurities. And usually it spark about due to your presence or your strength that another person see and hate and envy and admire, but it sparks an emotional trigger and they may feel insecure because they may compare themselves to you unconsciously or unknowingly. But you have to know that you will overcome these situations through mastering being present in the moment, because you're fully engaged, you're fully focused, and it's nothing that they can do that's going to take away from um, your for sureness or your boldness. Because whenever you're in the moment, that's when you can't experience no negative emotions. So another thing I wanted to touch on and speak about is how when you first experience indirect passive aggressive conversations, it usually is a very impactful traumatizing situation. So that trauma, it leads to it encouraged, or in other words, that trouble, I mean that trouble, it leads to us as people walking around and going through our life with a unconscious paranoia. So when somebody is conversating, we may anticipate their movements to be towards us, even though it's not. But our mind may make it appear to be true, even if it's not. So we may have an indirect conversation with somebody that's not even having one with us. But we think that they are based upon trauma. And I know from experience. So be careful. In some cases, people are having indirect conversations, but master being present in the moment. And don't play other people's games. That's their game. That's somebody else's game. I don't play other people's games. Be straightforward, be direct, be blunt, and be simple. That's all about miscommunication, person send mixed signals, and not being direct and straightforward and extremely genuine as they could be. So be true to yourself, know who you are, stand strong on your truth, stand firm on your truth, and stand tall within yourself, and live in your knowing and live in the experience of who you truly are. And don't second guess who you are, but know and live in the experience of who you truly are.